Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ozlander's Break, son. This is going to be on YouTube as break number 760. This is our third 12-box Pick Your Team case break, 2018 Panini Contenders football. Everything ships except for vet base. All inserts that are non-numbered will be sandwiched in between your top-loaded inserts and your penny sleeve and top-loaded autographs, safely and securely to your door. There are the round-numbered inserts in this, a lot of which have players from two different teams on it. What we've always done with those in the past is if there's two, we'll give one to each team. If there's an odd number like 3, we'll give one to each team, and then the odd one will go to the team that has the least amount of stuff after all the sorting's done. I sort those very last. It's just easier than rolling a die 30 times during a break. If we do have any of those that are numbered, as we come to them, we'll roll a die. 1, 2, 3 will be left side. 4, 5, 6 will be right. There is no majority rules in my room. It's actually something that started years ago, and a lot of breakers have adapted to. Started in my room. If there's any dual autographs, I don't believe there's any quads or triples in this. I think just dual is all we have to deal with in contenders. But unless you own 100% of the teams, it will go to random at the end of the break by default. Unless you work out a deal before the end of the break with the other person that owns the card. And same thing with any points. We always randomize 3 and up, no snake eyes. So if we roll snake eyes, we'll re-roll. And we'll use whatever number we roll for all randoms. Just for example, if we have 400 points, 250 points, and 150 points, the 400 points will go to first place after the random, 250 to second, and 150 to third. We do spread them out. I think that pretty much covers it, fellas. Let's go into screen share mode here. Screen share mode activated, son. We have Big Red Jason with the 49ers. Good to have you back in the breaks, Jason. Welcome, welcome. Card Shark 406. Card Shark, I'm not sure which name you go by, buddy, so I won't call out your government. But it's good to see you back after all these years. Thanks for grabbing the Bears. PC for you, I know. Mixback 71, our friends down in Brazil, Maria and Chris with the Bengals. Thanks, guys, for jumping in again. Leo Inc., Brother Leo with the Bills. Hit 3 super nice cards with the 3 teams he had in last night's break. Good luck, buddy. Thanks for sticking with me. Simon O., Mr. David, my boy Mike's brother with their PC Broncos. Good luck, David. Thanks for jumping in, buddy. Spike Owen, one of the nicest guys in sports cards. With the Browns. Hopefully I can pull you a Mayfield this time around, buddy. I know you're patiently waiting. Thanks, Kelly. MWS, my boy Mike with the Bucks. Thanks for picking those up. Red and Gold Blooded Mike. It's been a while, buddy. Thanks for jumping in with us. Yeah, the Cardinals this round. Looking for some Rosen. Good luck, my friend. Rocket Man Mike with the Chargers this round. Rocket Fan 86, Joel with the Chiefs, a.k.a. Joel, Dr. Rocket, all that good stuff. Good luck, Joel. Thanks, guys. Bogey 79, Brother Corey with the Colts. Then Bogey 79 checklist, son. Rocket Man Mike also has the Cowboys. I had actually already typed myself in for the Dolphins because I figured that I was just going to take them so the last team left. But Mr. Ariel, how's it? Welcome to the room. Grabbed him toward the end. Thanks for grabbing them, bud. Good luck. K-Nelly83, Kevin with his PC Eagles. Good luck, brother. Brother Leo also with his PC Falcons. Jason Cardmonger, always a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out and breaking with us here lately, buddy. Going big, looking for some more Saquon. Pulled him one last night. He's got the Giants. Good luck, man. Dr. Rocket also with the Jaguars. Good luck, Joel. Missing Chrome, Brian with the Jets. Good luck, buddy. Thanks for jumping in. Vancar 108, my boy Jeremy holding down his PC Lions. Good luck, my friend. My boy Mike Rocket Man with the Packers. Good luck, Mikey. I have my PC Panthers. MWS Mike with the Patriots. Good luck, buddy. Patriots did really well in the first 2. Rocket Fan 86, Joel also with the Raiders and the Rams. Leo also with the Ravens. Miss Maria and Chris with the Redskins and the Saints. SRSC 2012, Brother Ray with his PC Seahawks. WRI 8782, that's Joby. Been a while, Joby. Thanks for jumping in. You got the Steelers. Rocket Man, Joel with his PC Texans. And Ray Jr., SRSC 2012 Jr. to be exact, with the Titans. Thanks for jumping in, buddy. Grabbing the team. Bogey 79, Corey. Closing it out with the Vikings. Good luck, gentlemen and lady. See some big hits here. Spread them around. Settle in. This is a lengthy break. Takes about 2 hours. I'll try to speed it up a little bit as much as I can. We are down to only 9 teams left in Picker Team case number 4. Store is loaded up. If you guys and gals go ahead and grab those up, we can go right into that next. Just take me about 10 minutes or so to reset. I'll grab those last 9 teams and we'll list that one tonight too. Whenever that one does break, or whenever that one does fill rather, I'm going to post the last 4 cases of Contenders in the store. I was only allocated 8 this year. I know that's really disappointing to a lot of y'all. I normally do 25. It's one of our staple products. But times they are changing. Been changing for several years now. Just trying to stick with the times. I do appreciate everybody choosing me to break with all the options out there. I will have all the new upcoming football products. I'm going to be having more baseball. I've been doing a lot of personal boxes of baseball lately. Also have a case of 2018 Leaf Legends Wrestling, which is one I'm pretty excited about. I'm a wrestling nerd. Got a lot of people in it that's never signed before. Several that have passed away. Lots of the New Japan guys. If you don't know those names yet, they're huge over there and really huge here. People that are really true wrestling fans. A lot of those will be household names coming up soon. Pretty cool product. We'll be doing some of that. Probably draft your hit. Some personal boxes after Contenders. Here within the next week or so. I expect Contenders to be going pretty quick. I am going to attempt to get this first batch of these first 4 cases out Monday. There's a small chance I may not be able to come back on until Tuesday night. I'm going to be back online Monday if I can. Well, cases 5, 6, 7, and 8. If anybody has any questions, hit me up anytime. Facebook Messenger, text, email. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel and the Breakers TV channel, please do. We're also on Facebook. I have a Facebook business page and an attached private group. The group is where we're most active. You can see all the upcoming releases and details on those there at the pinned post at the top. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram. Just search for Ozlanders Breaks or see all the links on breakers.tv/79. Ozlanders79, excuse me. We do post highlights from every break to Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well. I was talking with one of my other buddies last night. He says, well, you got to come up with something to talk with in between breaking boxes of Contenders, otherwise you'll go insane. So we got all that out of the way. Pretty much everybody here already knows all that, but you never know who's watching the YouTube videos. What's up, Kev? You right on time, man. Let's see what's hiding in box number 1. Only 9 teams left in case number 4. Let's get that filled and we'll go into it next. Oh yeah? For business? What part of Florida? Right out the gate, we have an autograph for the Kansas City Chiefs. Just beat up on the Colts. Dorian O'Daniel. Now, that's one we haven't seen through 2 cases, which Contenders is one of those deep products where you'll see variations and stuff. Many cases in you haven't seen. That is a name we have not seen yet. Hopefully they put out some short print lists and such sooner than later this time around. Orlando. Yeah, I figured for work. Well, that'll be a nice change in climate for you, Kev. Oh, by the way, folks, we will be doing a little recap after every box of the 5 autos, just in case you stepped away and missed it. And I'll do a full recap of autos at the end of the break as well. Hey, Shane, what's up, buddy? Shane, man, I saw you pop in last night for a bit. And by the time I was thinking about, speaking, you were already gone. What's going on, buddy? Legendary Contenders, John Riggins. I had a massive headache last night about halfway through the first case. I wasn't exactly myself. I was hurting pretty bad. Powered through. Rookie of the Year contender Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. MVP contender Derek Carr. Round numbers. These are ones I spoke of. Barkley and Michelle. If we have 3 of those, one will go to each team, and the odd one will go to whoever has the least amount of stuff between the 2 teams at the end. Want to sort it out. Just the way we've always done those. No need to roll a die. Oh, here's a nice one right out the gate. Rookie of the year. Oh, fake out. Fake out. Thought it was going to be autographed. Cortland Sutton, 11 of 25. Rookie of the year contender for the Broncos. Oh, I hear you, buddy. You're pretty quiet. I figured you probably would have spoke or something. Yeah, my girlfriend's really sick right now. She's got some kind of flu. She said her sister had it and has been sick for like 2 weeks. She's already had it over a week. Bear with me just a second, gentlemen. There's something going around that's pretty rough. We're supposed to go to a wrestling show tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're going to go or not. I don't really know anybody else here local that would go. I'm not afraid to be around here. I can't be sick right now. That's for sure. Rookie of the year contender, Josh Rosen. Legendary contender, Lawrence Taylor. Team quads for the Giants. Rookie of the year contender, Jamon Moore. Derwin James and Minka Fitzpatrick round numbers. MVP contender, Matt Stafford. MVP contender, Antonio Brown. I got my hand on the next auto here. It is for the Panthers. Finally, a DJ Moore. That is a playoff ticket on card, 4 of 49. That's exactly what old Oslander was looking for there. It's a little scratched up. That's okay. It'll go in a PC box, never see the light of day again. So shiny. Playoff ticket to 49. Man, that one does not want to focus at all for us. There it is. Got a few little scratches. Y'all know I don't give a shit about somebody's subjective opinion on my card as far as grading anyway. It does not bother me. Legendary contender, Terry Bradshaw. Trying to get away. Kiki QT, Rookie of the Year contender. Should have 3 more hiding in this short stack. For the Browns, Denzel Ward, not bad there. That is the rookie ticket variation. Ian Thomas does not have autos in this. Thank you, guys. MVP contender, Andrew Luck. Ito Smith and Kalen Ballage, round numbers. For the Chargers, Detrez Newsome, rookie ticket. That is kind of strange, Shane, I agree. He's pretty good, too. Especially for only playing 1 year in college. We've had him a couple of times already. We did have one a minute ago I hadn't seen, though, for the Chiefs. Dante Pettis, Rookie of the Year contender. Tom Brady, MVP contender. And last autograph of this box is for the Raiders. That is Marcus Ball, rookie ticket. We also have a team quad for the Vikings there. Mr. Marcus Ball. Yeah, we've seen him a bunch. Seen a couple of the Trez Newsome, I think like one in each of the first 2 cases. So we did have Marcus Ball rookie ticket for the Raiders. The Trez Newsome rookie ticket for the Chargers. Variation rookie ticket, Denzel Ward. And this is actually the first Denzel Ward we had a nick at the bottom. The second one in the second case had a little dimple on the helmet. So this is the first one we pulled that was actually in good shape. Variation rookie ticket. The own card was 4 of 49. Playoff ticket, DJ Moore for the Panthers. And Dorian O'Daniel was the Chief rookie ticket I'd never seen before. That is the variation rookie ticket, too. That's the first on that one. Denzel Ward and DJ Moore, not bad there. Let's see what's hiding in box 2. Not quite as thrilling as our first box of the last case. Marcus Ball is definitely one of the guys that signed a ton in this, for sure. We've already noticed a couple of those fellas. For some of y'all that may have got here late, may not have heard me, there's only 9 teams left in case number 4. The plan is to break that tonight. You guys fill it while we're busting this one, and we'll go right into it next. As soon as that one does fill, I'm dropping our last 4 cases into the store. I'm planning on being back live Monday night, getting this batch out Monday morning. For some reason, I can't quite get that in because we are supposed to be out of town tomorrow. I may have to come back Tuesday, but I'm planning on being back Monday. I'll be working through the night, seeing how much I can get accomplished before I get a nap and go to Charlotte. We had a Josh Adams last night, Kevin. And Brad had him in the first 2. Alright. Good luck, gentlemen. Box 2 coming up. Get some focus. There we go. Rookie of the Year contender, Jamon Moore. Oh, Jamon. Minka Fitzpatrick and Derwin James, round numbers. For the Dolphins. Last team taking the break. Again, got me. Just a playoff ticket. It's Kenyon Drake. I didn't see that. 22 of 175. Veteran playoff ticket. MP3 MVP contender Antonio Brown. Been a long 24 hours. Legendary contender Terry Bradshaw. Kerryon Johnson and Darius Geis, round numbers. Kiki QT, Rookie of the Year contender. For the Bills, Tremaine Edmonds out of Virginia Tech. Ooh. Ausland is a break, son. Little cracked ice. Who had the Bills this round? I think that was probably Leo again. It was Leo. Got the nice Josh Allen last night. Rookie ticket. Little cracked ice action for him tonight. Tremaine Edmonds. I actually remember him playing at Virginia Tech. He's not bad. Obviously, to make it the NFL at all, but he's got one of these round numbered cards with his brother Terrell. Plays for the Steelers, I believe. Not a bad start to box 2. Let's see what we can add to it. MVP contender Matt Stafford. Got music on the mind. Legendary contender John Riggins. Sounds like some orders coming through there. Thank you guys. Let's get that one full. For Kevin and his Eagles, Avonte Maddox. Rookie ticket. There you go, Kev. He's got a pretty cool looking auto. Doing the star for the A. Looking like Kamara a little bit there with a star. Sleeper cornerback. Familiar name. Cortland Sutton, Rookie of the Year contender. MVP contender Andrew Luck. Poor guy. For the Dolphins, Durham Smythe. I don't know much about this guy, but I know he was a Panther in Trinity early on in the year. That is the regular rookie ticket. That was a sweet one, man. There were several people mentioning that one the next day. Several people were asking about it. Saquon and Sony Michel, round numbers. Ito Smith and Kalen Ballage, round numbers. It was pretty sharp. Should do well with it. Josh Rosen, Rookie of the Year contender. For the 49ers, rookie ticket, Travarius McFadden. Crazy looking auto there. Look at you guys. Thanks for being my hype man tonight. Joel's usually good for that. He's not here yet. It's a little early for Joel. That was the 4th autograph in box 2, so we should have one more. Legendary contender Lawrence Taylor. We did have one box in the 2 cases last night that was short one, but in turn, in the 2 cases combined, we had 3 that had 6, which that's including the 3 points per case we had as hits. So we had one case that actually had 61 hits and one that had 62, including the points. Team Quads Giants. I know nobody really cares about the base and the inserts and this stuff, but they did a really nice job on the design this year, in my opinion. I like them a lot. These are the only ones that I really don't like that well. Everything else in it I think is pretty sweet. Dante Pettis, Rookie of the Year contender. Seems like they could have done a little something better with the logo. Maybe put it in the background of the bigger spot there. And last one of this box, more than likely, is our own card. Rookie ticket, Mason Rudolph. We had the same card in the second case last night. In the first case, we had the cracked ice version. So 3 for 3 on Mason Rudolph's now. Definitely one probably to hang on to now. He was looking pretty good in preseason. Last little bit of box 2, we had MVP contender Thomas Brady. And MVP contender, Derek Carr. So our 5 autos in box 2 were rookie ticket on card Mason Rudolph for the Steelers. Rookie ticket Travarius McFadden for the 49ers. Durham Smythe rookie ticket for the Dolphins. Avonte Maddox rookie ticket for the Eagles. And Cracked Ice Tremaine Edmonds rookie ticket for the Bills. That one's 6 of 24. Not too bad of a box there. As soon as case number 4 fills, guys, I see some more names coming through the room. What's up, Drew? As soon as case number 4 fills, I'm going to drop my last 4 cases in the store. I intend to be back online Monday night with those. It may possibly be Tuesday. I want to get our first 4 cases shipped out to you guys first. For you eBay listers especially, go ahead and get them listed if you want. If there is anybody that's like, hey, it really doesn't matter, this is PC stuff, I'd rather you just ship all 8 cases together. Let me know and I'll accommodate, of course. I already had one guy hit me up and be like, just wait till the other 4 go and ship together. Whatever you prefer, we'll make it happen. What's going on, Mark? Didn't see you come in. Guys, right now, Limited will be my next football product. That's set for the 23rd. We've got 4 cases of it coming. I regret it not having more of it last year. I can't remember if we did 1 or 2 cases. It was pretty damn nice. Everybody always loved Limited back in like 11 and 12. 13 wasn't too hot. 14 was pretty decent. There was a year there they didn't make it, and they brought it back last couple of years. Always got a pretty good design and style to it. 3 and 4. I really liked it in 11 and 12, which I didn't get back into collecting until 11. I didn't really know anything about it in 13 or in 03 and 04. I was too busy partying and chasing women in those days. Cards had fallen to the wayside. We're getting back to the old man status now. I've got the whole... Andrew, I think you're on the Facebook group. I've got the whole breakdown, the Cardboard Connection link on the pinned post at the top of the Facebook group. I've looked at it, man, but it's probably been a month since I pre-ordered it. I'm not 100% sure without looking at the link there. It was pretty good in 16 when they brought it back, but I thought it was even better last year. So hopefully it keeps on getting better. Box 3, good luck, gentlemen. Rookie of the Year contender DJ Moore for the Panthers. There's a lot of new stuff coming up between now and mid-March. I think there's like 7 or 8 new products coming. It's not new, but you know what I'm saying. Sam Hubbard, rookie ticket. That's another guy that apparently signed a ton for Contenders. It's probably about the 5th or 6th of those we've seen 3 cases in. That one going to the Bengals. Oh, they used to have wooden boxes like NT? I didn't even know that. Went around for those days. I quit collecting in like 96. I was a sophomore in high school. Didn't pick it back up till 2011. James Washington and DJ Chark. Round numbers. And actually, I guess I quit collecting in 95 as a freshman. MVP contender Drew Brees. Legendary contenders Deion Sanders. Deshaun Hamilton, Rookie of the Year contender. Championship ticket, vet Aaron Donald, 17 of 99. What a beast of a man. So shiny for the Rams. LeBron in 2003. So I was a big basketball collector back in the day, and these days I really don't care about basketball hardly at all. I'll watch college, but I can't really get into the NBA at all. It's just I don't know. I think a lot of it's just the way the athletes act more than anything. I'll watch when it comes down to the finals or something a little bit, but very sporadically during the season will I even watch any. But I was more into baseball and basketball back then. MVP contender, Cam Newton. DJ Moore and Calvin Ridley, round numbers. I remember, I think maybe bought 3 packs after 95, and several of those were Upper Deck basketball whenever Jerry Stackhouse was a rookie. Even though I'm a Duke fan and hated the Tar Heels, I had to have a couple of Jerry Stackhouse rookies. I guess that was probably 02, 03. I'm guessing. Maybe earlier than that. Not even sure. Maybe that was like 98, 99. I think I was still in high school. Naheem Hines, Rookie of the Year contender. Team quads for the Saints. I think I bought about 3 packs of cards from 95 to 2011, then I just went crazy after that. Snowballed into all this. Rookie of the Year contender, Christian Kirk. Well, here's one we haven't seen yet. For the Ravens, Hayden Hurst. Ooh! Ozlander's break, son. Little cracked ice action again. Getting icy in y'all. 19 of 24. Ravens this time around were Leo Inc. Last night he had the Bills, the Jets, and I'm forgetting the other team he had, the Falcons, as PC. And he hit a Calvin Ridley, contender of the year. Redemption to 25. A Josh Allen rookie ticket. And a cracked ice, Sam Darnold. Now a cracked ice, Hayden Hurst. Leo going to be happy with his incoming package. That's number 2, so we should have 3 more in the short stack. Bradley Chubb and Marcus Davenport, round numbers. MVP contender Aaron Rodgers. For the Packers, Jari Alexander. Pretty nice one there. Rookie ticket. That's the regular rookie ticket. I believe that's Mike Rocketman. That's the Packers. Stackhouse was like 96 or 97. Yeah, that sounds about right. 95. So right around the time of Quickly. I know the only box of cards I'd ever bought up until 2011 was a 1995. It was Leaf Studio something. Remember those cards? I've showed them to Corey before. They were like credit cards, and they had the gold and the platinum. I've still got them. I actually had a Duke Coke that got laid on its side that leaked out on them and ruined them all except for the plastic cards. I thought those were so cool back then. That was the only box of cards I'd ever bought in my life. That was the last time I collected anything other than the Stackhouse pack. Legendary contenders, Peyton Manning. Pulled the autograph version of 10 of that one last night. Calvin Ridley, Rookie of the Year contender for the Falcons. Next up for the Jets is Trenton Cannon. Now here's a name we haven't seen yet. That is the variation rookie ticket of Trenton Cannon. Not familiar with him at all. Really? They had those last year in a product? So I don't keep up with the basketball products at all. I'm trying to get more knowledgeable with the baseball. I'm still lost. Unless it's Prism basketball, I don't know anything about it. That's how I learn the draft class every year when Prism comes out. Buy a bunch of retail. Doesn't everybody these days? MVP contender Saquon. Yes, sir. This is box number 3. We got one more autograph, and I'll recap this box. Naheem Hines and Mark Walton. Round numbers. And for the Eagles, Keith Sweat's cousin, Josh Sweat. Rookie ticket. From Mr. K. Nelly 83. Thank you, sir. Mike White, Rookie of the Year contender. Legendary contender, Brett Favre. And that is the end of box 3. So our 5 autographs in box 3 were Josh Sweat. That is actually the variation rookie ticket of Josh Sweat. I think I missed saying that. Trenton Cannon, variation rookie ticket for the Jets. Jairi Alexander, rookie ticket for the Packers. 19 of 24, cracked ice rookie ticket of Hayden Hurst for the Ravens. Whatever change they did to cracked ice last year, it changed it quite a bit. I'm pretty sure it was 16 to 17. Man, they look so sharp. And Sam Hubbard, rookie ticket for the Bengals. Seemed like a slightly different design. Commencing rippage on box number 4. Thank you guys for filling these things and for hanging out with me. I know it's a long break. Some of you guys live busy lifestyles with kids running around or whatnot. That's why I try to do little mini recaps just in case you missed, so you can just check out the end of the box. I'll also do a full recap of all 60 autographs at the end of the break. First 2 cases had 3 points each, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's a standard. I have not watched a single other case. I had not seen any of it till I broke it last night, other than some hits being posted on Facebook groups. But I'm guessing that must be a standard. The good thing is, all but I think 2 of those times when you get points, or maybe 3 of those times, whatever it's been, they're like a bonus hit. There's only been 2 or 3 times where it actually counted as one of the 5. We had 61 total hits in the first one, and 62 in the second one. We are down to only 8 teams left in case number 4. You guys fill that one up here while we're breaking this one. We'll break it tonight. As soon as case number 4 does fill, whenever that may be, I am going to drop our only other 4 cases in the store. I'm not doing the live line in the room anymore. So PayPal put me on punishment. Things are feeling a whole lot better having several in the store instead of doing 1 case at a time anyways. Thanks for everybody that stuck with me through the years, and if you're pretty new to the room, welcome. Thank you for coming. Tell a friend or 10. It's always how we get the coolest people hanging out. Hopefully there's a recognizable difference. If nothing else, to the chat that you see in the room. Don't allow any silly nonsense or whining and crying. And sit back and have a good time with some grown folks. Box number 4. Good luck. Jake Kumaro. We had this dude in the second case last night. I know this has become, as Jeremy put it, one of Brett Favre's new favorite targets. I knew I recognized the name and couldn't figure out how I knew him. If I'd seen him in college and I saw the college he came from, like, no, that couldn't have been it. I guess I've actually seen him catching some of those passes. He came from Wisconsin Whitewater. Pretty sure I've never seen Wisconsin Whitewater play. That could be a very good one in the future. Legendary contender Emmitt Smith. Team quads, Browns. And we're just speaking of points. Our first points card is going to be 250 points. We'll set that aside and we'll do a random at the end for any points we have. As always, I break them up. So if we have 400, 250, and 150, 400 will go to first, 250 the second, 150 the third. And since I have the Panthers, I'll take myself out of that. I won't take myself out. I'll leave the 32 in, but if I happen to end up in the top 3, I'll defer down to number 4. Wow. I saw one posted, so I probably know exactly what you're talking about there, Andrew. It's one of the insert autos. I saw it posted. Rookie of the Year contender, Ronald Jones II. That was our first auto box for us. We got more coming here. Rookie of the Year contender, Traquan Smith. Denzel Ward and Jairi Alexander. MVP contender, Matty Ice. Team quads, Patriots. For the Steelers, Mr. James Washington, their rookie wide receiver. Cracked ice. Ooh. Auslander's break, son. 18 of 24. Steelers are still available in number 4 last I looked. I know we did sell a team since I looked, though. And that is on card, of course. I was trying to look here and see who had the Steelers on my list. That is Joby. WRI8782. Congrats, buddy. I know you were in a break with me a few months ago, and I couldn't remember your screen name. I know you're in our group and used to break with me a lot several years ago. I do appreciate you not forgetting about me and coming back and jumping in a break. Little cracked ice headed your way. Third one of the case. I see you, Corey. Said next up, Rookie of the Year contender, Michael Gallup. Rookie of the Year contender, James Washington. Whoop. Kid reporter. Sliding out there. MVP contender, Carson Wentz. Legendary contender, Charles Woodson. And numbered round numbers. First one of these we've seen in this case. That is Minkah Fitzpatrick for the Dolphins, which is Housett. And Derwin James, 20 of 25, which I believe is Rocket Man. We'll do a quick dice roll on it. 1, 2, 3 will go to the Dolphins. 4, 5, 6 it'll go to the Chargers. And we'll take it back to, I don't know, it's probably about 07 before I ever went to my first Panthers game. I always use this old cup, the classic logo. And it is a 4, so going to the Chargers. We should have 3 more autographs in the short stack here. Josh Allen, Rookie of the Year contender. MVP contender, Alvin Kamara. I always say Kamara. It's Kamara, I guess. Legendary contender, Dick Butkus. I don't know that we've seen that one. Do 2.5 cases. For the 49ers, Mike McGillicuddy. Now, from my understanding, Mike Red and Gold could probably tell us. I thought this guy was pretty good. He's pretty predominant in contenders. I think we've seen, this is the variation rookie ticket. I think we've seen the variation rookie ticket and the rookie ticket in all, well, the first 2 cases, and now we've seen the variation in the third one. They seem to be coming out a lot. I thought that was a pretty decent name. Him and Quentin Nelson. Yeah, he was good. Did something happen to him? He didn't get hurt, did he? that we hardly ever get any 49ers games here. I haven't seen him play, I think, one time this whole season. It was back before Jimmy G got hurt. Kyle Lauletta, Rookie of the Year contender for the Giants. It's always Panthers, Steelers, East Coast teams that we see. Kiki QT and Deshaun Hamilton round numbers. MVP contender Kirk Cousins. And we should have 2 more autographs here. We're getting down to, I see one coming. We may be shorter an autograph here. Will Dissly. I didn't set one aside or anything. We were shorter an auto in this one. At least it wasn't the own card. Will Dissly. This is a name we haven't seen. That is a rookie ticket. Jersey number inscribed. Hey, Joel. What's up, buddy? We got a little winter storm coming through. I don't know if you guys can hear it. We got some sleet coming down. Well, that sucks. Josh Allen and Josh Rosen round numbers. Pretty sure there was no chance of me missing anything there. We did have one box that was shorted in the first case, but we ended up having 2 extras if you include the points. The second case had 5 in every one, and 2 had 6, including the points. I think the 2 points were bonus. I was talking with another breaker friend last night, and he said that they had one that was shorted. He only opened 10 boxes. He didn't even do a whole case. He opened 10 boxes, and there was one that was shorted, and it was the on card auto that was shorted. No, I didn't miss anything. I was pretty sure not. So the 4 in box 4 were Will Dissly, jersey number inscribed, rookie ticket for the Seahawks. First time we'd seen him. Mike McGillicuddy, variation rookie ticket. He is a big boy. 315, 6'8". James Washington, 18 of 24, on card, rookie ticket, cracked ice for the Steelers. And Jake Kumaro, rookie ticket for the Packers. So we had 2 pretty nice ones in there at least. Probably missing another one of the Bengals guy that's in 3 in every case. Oh no, we weren't missing one. We had points. We weren't missing anything. We had points. I set it to the side. I'd forgotten. I set it up there to be randomized. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we weren't missing anything. It was points. As far as the submitting it to Panini, that's a shot in the dark, Joel. We're still waiting on missing hits from Gold Standard, and I've called about it twice now and was told, well, when they get to it, they get to it. Unfortunately, Chris Barr can't help me anymore. He used to jump in our breaks. He's a big Bucks fan. He used to come through every year for Contenders, but I've lost contact with him. We are friends on Facebook, but I haven't talked to him in a couple years now. And it's been longer than that since he's been the head over the football department. He's over digital cards, last I heard. He used to be able to jump me right to the front of the line to customer service, but that's the only contact I had at Panini. I have had one time where I actually called first thing in the morning, was able to get a hold of the main dude of customer service that handles that kind of stuff several years ago before I knew Chris and got something done. But I just called 2 or 3 weeks ago to check on the Gold Standard, and I was told, well, when they get to it, they get to it. I think that was about 4 months ago. I put that one in. But yeah. That's a true statement too, because we just had some missing hits and something a few weeks ago. I think it was Optic. And I didn't submit that one because they do cover themselves by saying on average. That's how they get out of that one on the technicality, yeah. But we'll make up for it because technically, even if you're guaranteed 5, and it didn't say on average, that's 60. And with the points, we had 61 in the first case and 62 in the second. So, more than likely here, before we end up, we'll still get 60 at least. Hope. Of course I do. That was an awesome card. The RPA with the logo. Did you sell it? Box number 5. Oh, you forgot about it. Goodness. Yeah, it probably was sold for a little more earlier in the season, but you never know. Somebody out there will be after that one for sure. Alright. First up is Kurt Benkert, quarterback auto for the Falcons. I'm not sure if we've seen that one yet or not. That is the rookie ticket variation. You know what? I used to play Madden a lot. I never did get into the Madden packs. A buddy of mine used to get into all that. Video games have fell to the wayside for me the last few years. I can't really get into it anymore. I used to play a lot back in the day. Say the odds were pretty skewed, huh? Barkley and Michelle, round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender, Josh Rosen. Next up for the Bears, rookie ticket, Jawan Wims. I think that's solid at $349. Legendary contender Lawrence Taylor. Man, that is a cool looking card, Joel. I remember somebody was trying to buy it off of you the night I pulled it. I couldn't tell you who that was. Team quads for the Giants. Y'all know I love Trinity anyway. That was a super cool card. Uh-oh. Disnumbered. I don't think they have a signed version of these anyway. I'm pretty sure they don't. 12 of 25. Michael Thomas, Mark Ingram, Drew Brees, and Alvin Kamara. Tough to see the number there, but it is 12 of 25 for the Saints. Not yet, Joe. We're 2 cases and 5 boxes in. Pulled a cracked ice Sam Darnold last night. Oh, and a Peyton Manning to 10. And a Josh Allen rookie ticket. And so on and so forth and what have you. Jamon Moore, Rookie of the Year contender. Derwin James and Minka Fitzpatrick, round numbers. MVP contender Antonio Brown. Legendary contender Terry Bradshaw. MVP contender Derek Carr. Kiki QT and Deshaun Hamilton, round numbers. Traquan Smith for the Saints, Rookie of the Year contender. And we have a, well, not flipped around, that's kind of weird. Championship ticket, 11 of only 25. On card, Mark Walton. Pretty nice one there for the Bengals. We'll give that one a little mini Ozlander's break, son. Oh, that's cool. You can get her on it with you, Joel. I started to buy that game, but I told myself I hadn't really been into a video game in over a year, so, and it's been years since I've really been into it. I have too many other hobbies now, too many other things going on. That looks like a killer game, though. I sure wore the first one out. That was probably the last game that I really played at hours on end. Was the first Red Dead Redemption. And that was, I don't know when that was, probably 2010 or something, I guess. Something like that. MVP Matt Ryan. Team quad for the Patriots. Sophomore Contenders. That's pretty cool. Out of North Carolina A&T University. About 10 minutes from me. 20 minutes from me. 4 of 25. Tariq Cohen is the first in that style we've seen. First from that subset. He is a beast. (2010), so I was right on. I was an educated guess there. Couldn't remember exactly. That was the last game that I really played a lot. Yeah. Never really been into the phone games. Maybe play a little pool or something. That's about it. There should be one more autograph here. Not a bad box here. Rookie of the Year contender Michael Gallup. Kerryon Johnson and Darius Geis, round numbers. I used to be really into video games, like, you know, middle school years and even high school and early college years. Dylan Cantrell, rookie ticket. For the Chargers. The whole, I collect records now. It's taken up a stupid amount of time for me. Cards and records. Pretty much that's enough. Don't really have time for anything else. MVP contender Matt Stafford. See if maybe we got a bonus one in here. Oh, we do have a 6th autograph coming, so this will make up for the last box. Legendary contender Josh Riggins. And that is going to be Anthony Averett. Rookie contender Cortland Sutton and a couple base behind it. For the Ravens. Yeah, I have bought somewhere around, let's see, I've sold 2,800 in the last 4 months. What I do is I buy a lot of collections, then keep a bunch, and then sell in bulk cheap and give good deals on it to recoup my money. So basically everything that I've got was next to free except for all the stuff I bought new. I've sold about 2,800 and I've got about 1,400 at the moment. So whatever that'd be, 5,200 I bought in the last 9 or 10 months. Takes up a lot of space, a whole lot more space than cards. Anthony Averett, rookie ticket for the Ravens. Dylan Cantrell, rookie ticket for the Chargers. Sophomore contenders, 4 of 25, Tariq Cohen for the Bears. 11 of 25, Mark Walton, championship ticket, on card for the Bengals. That's a nice one there. Jawan Wims, rookie ticket for the Bears, and variation rookie ticket, Kurt Benkert, quarterback auto for the Falcons. So it does set us back right with 5 per box on average. Between cards and breaking and just collecting in general, record search and buying, I do Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, Let Go, estate sales. Sometimes I buy other things other than records, like old video game systems and such. trying to supplement for all the allocation woes these days. To an extent, too, is my excuse. A lot of times I end up spending more than I resell. But, just having fun, man. Between the cards and the records and my wrestling addiction, I'm a big-time wrestling nerd. Not just WWE, like, you know, the majority of the population, that's all they know. There's a lot of other good stuff out there. Most of the time what you hear from folks is, oh, I watched when The Rock and Stone Cold were popular, when a large percentage of the population watched it back in the late 90s, early 2000s, or older folks will say, I really loved it when it was the Four Horsemen back in the 80s or whatever. There's all kind of goodness like that going on every day. Just gotta look a little deeper to find it. Most people, I always assume that when we start talking about wrestling in the room, for the 4 or 5 of us that are hip to all that stuff, their eyes glaze over and they totally lose interest in what I'm saying, so I try not to talk about it too much. But once again, like my friend last night, who is a big wrestling fan like me, you got to talk about something during Contenders or you'll go crazy. Well, see, actually, the NWO started in New Japan. People think, oh, well, the outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, invaded WCW from WWE, and that was the start. Not true. That actually started in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Well, about 8 years ago, they kind of brought that back, and it was called the Bullet Club. If you watch any wrestling on TV, doesn't matter what type of show it is, and there's WWE, Raw, SmackDown, and on the network, Cruiserweight, UK, NXT, which is probably the best thing going for WWE. There's several different shows, or if you watch Impact, Lucha Underground, Ring of Honor, New Japan, all on TV, and watched in the crowd, you'll see Bullet Club shirts. That's been going on for 8 years. They brought back the For Life and Too Sweet and all that. Kind of made it their own. It's been the hottest thing going for the last 8 years, and a lot of those guys that are on WWE came from that. But if you just, tune in to those main channels and just watch WWE, you may not know that. That's all a spin-off from the NWO and Bullet Club. Lamar Jackson, Hayden Hurst, round numbers. Like I said, I'm a total wrestling nerd geek. So if I start talking about that, people will be like, this dude. First up, out of NC State, the human Swiss Army knife. On card, Jalen Samuels. This guy finally showed a little what he could do toward the end of the season. Being third down the depth chart there to start out with. He had a couple games that were rough. He was a man of many talents at NC State. Fullback, running back, tight end, wide receiver. He was playing all the positions. Of course, it's a totally different game in the NFL. Different speed. MVP contender, Jared Goff for the Rams. Legendary contender, John Elway. Also for the Steelers, we saw his brother earlier with the cracked ice. Terrell Edmonds, 15 of 99 playoff ticket with his semi-vulgar autograph. There is a new wrestling organization that's just started up. Within the next year, even if you're a casual fan or flipping channels, you'll be hearing about it. It's been started by the guy and his son that own the Jaguars, the Khans. It's called AEW, All Elite Wrestling. Those are guys that came up through the Bullet Club from New Japan and Ring of Honor. It's going to be a big, big deal. It's going to bring competition back, which is what football cards are lacking with no Tops football. We'll bring competition for WWE and make it great again. I hate to even say that, but Saquon Barkley, Rookie of the Year contender. It's going to bring a big, big change. It already has. It's brewing. MVP contender Ty Gurley. It'll make it more than relevant again to the masses. Brandon Powell, rookie ticket for Jeremy and his Lions. I hit this one last night. That's their third one of box 6. I'm eager to check it out. See if it really takes off. They're struggling so much right now. They've got so much talent and spending so much money, and their ratings are constantly dropping. I would not be surprised with the money that's being put into this new wrestling that's coming up with a lot of established stars, that if it might ruin his football venture for him. They might have to focus on the other. Just, it's not like they're going anywhere. They're so established and such a money-making machine, but it's going to make it more difficult. They're not going to be turning over as much as they have in the past. Dorrance Fountain and Marquez Valdez-Scantling, round numbers. Darius Geis, Rookie of the Year contender. Billy Price, again, a rookie ticket. That is the rookie ticket variation. Different color jersey there, too, for the Bengals. Jeremy says, on the board. Oh, man. See, I missed out on actually getting a 10-1 in the short span where they were actually ECW before WWE bought them out. That's killer, Andrew. MVP contender Blake Bortles. I was a big, and still am, a big RVD fan. I'm sure you saw him that night, too. He was their main draw. Sonny Michel, Rookie of the Year contender. Team quads for the Rams. For the Dolphins, Luke Falk. Now, we still got a pretty big stack left here. This is our 5th one in this box. 92 of 99, Luke Falk. It does have a little dinged corner on the bottom left, slightly. That is the playoff ticket, 92 of 99. So shiny. Oh, man, Taz and Sandman. I saw Sandman was on Ring of Honor recently a couple of times. I'm a big Ring of Honor fan. That's what we're supposed to be going to a Ring of Honor show tomorrow night in Concord, which is basically Charlotte, but we're having this winter storm now. And my girlfriend's had the flu for like 10 days now. I can't shake it. Now, she's not supposed to be contagious, but I'm still a little apprehensive with contenders here. Right now will be about the worst time I could possibly pick up that. Royce Freeman, Rookie of the Year contender. Cortland Sutton and Dante Pettis, round numbers. Raven, who actually became really famous from ECW. He was in all 3, WCW and WWE too. He's on Impact, signed with them now. Those guys are going up there these days. So we do have a 6th hit in this box. It is 250 points, so we'll add that with the other one. So now we're trending 61 hits here, as long as the other ones have 5 each. Which is the same as the first case. Kareem Hunt, MVP contender. Legendary contender Tony Gonzalez. Wow, out of nowhere. Oh, God, it's like the 3rd time they've tricked me. Rookie of the Year contender. That one is 68 of 75. Sam Darnold. Oh, we had a 7th auto there for a second. Yeah, Sandman's crazy. I'm surprised that, like, Sabu's so bad off now, man, he can barely walk around. He's had so many surgeries. It wasn't too long ago that they had a GoFundMe for his latest hip surgery, I think it was, or back surgery, I think it was hip. He's still out there doing it, though. Even still, can barely walk. Unlike most of these other sports, which, call sports, entertainment, predetermined, whatever you want to say, those guys don't have any kind of insurance plans or anything. And, you know, that's changed over the last few years with WWE, but back then, you know, they're suffering the consequences from all that these days. Lamar Jackson, Rookie of the Year contender. MVP contender, Sean Watson. Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold. Round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender, Sam Darnold. So we had the 250 points. We had the Luke Falk 92 of 99 playoff ticket for the Dolphins. Billy Price, rookie ticket variation for the Bengals. Brandon Powell, rookie ticket for the Lions. Terrell Edmonds, 15 of 99 playoff ticket for the Steelers. And on-card Jalen Samuels for the Steelers, rookie ticket. Yeah, this has been decent with the second tier, guys. There's got to be a big name or two coming here. We haven't seen one of the acetates to 10 yet. I wouldn't be surprised to see one of those. We have had 3 cracked ice this case. Add a couple of these big names. We'll be solid. We're just halfway there. Thank you, Joel. Joel back to being my hype man. I saw Mike and Shane were posting earlier for me. You guys fill those last 8 teams while we're doing these last 6 boxes, and we'll bust it next. If for some reason we're taking a lot of time to fill those last 8, I'll have to come back to it Monday, most likely. I'm going to go ahead and get this first batch out to you guys. If there is anybody that's like, hey, it doesn't really matter if you want to hold till we do all 8 cases and ship, that's fine. If you prefer that, I've had one person ask. But otherwise, I'm going to go full-on shipping mode as soon as we finish case 4. Like I said, unless it is dragging filling. And I'll just ship the first 3 if that's the case. As soon as case 4 does fill, whenever that is, I am going to drop our only other 4 cases in the store. But those will be filling over the next few days before I am live again. I am not planning on being live tomorrow. I am supposed to be going out of town. If something changes, y'all will get an email and Facebook notifications about it and all, but I am going to try to go. Full Bobby Boy wanting an hour and a half away. I take him with me. That'd be quite a trip to pick him up and then drive another 3 hours to the show and then another 3 hours then back home. Box number 7. Let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. Need to move some base out of the way. Rookie of the Year contender, Kyle Lauletta. Had his autograph last night. He's a redemption. First up in box 7 for the Chiefs, Dorian O'Daniel, 96 of 99 playoff ticket. MVP contender, Kirk Cousins. Round numbers, Josh Allen and Josh Rosen. Bear with me just a second, y'all. I'm going to push some of this base aside and make a little more space here. And the mountain, the base here, before it topples over. Rookie of the Year contender, James Washington for the Steelers. Legendary contender, Emmitt Smith. Next up, 37 of 99 championship ticket, Julio Jones. So shiny. for the Falcons. How many of you guys still with me? You falling asleep yet? It is a long one. Gotta re-up on some penny sleeves here. Team quads for excuse me, for the Browns. Ronald Jones II, Rookie of the Year contender. Jairi Alexander and Denzel Ward, round numbers. MVP contender Carson Wentz. Jaleel Scott and Jamon Moore. Out of nowhere. Good luck, Mike. It is the own card rookie ticket variation of Mr. Josh Rosen. Ooh. Auslander's break, son. I don't do any of that holding teams hostage here, Andrew. Everything's available to everybody all the time, man. First come, first serve. For 3.5 years or so, we've done a live line in the room for every individual case, but because PayPal's locked me out of receiving gift, it doesn't really is beneficial for me anymore to save on fees that way. I'm putting everything in the store nowadays and just letting it go. They'll be available outright when I drop it all in the store, but within the first 10 minutes, somebody's sure to wipe them out in all 4 cases. There's definitely a tactic there, and it would be smart to hold back a big team for a filler, but the truth of the matter is we can't fill a Ace Boogie Wilson special at all anymore anyways. We fill one about every 3 or 4 cases, if that. Usually all our teams sell outright one way or another. So I don't think it would change even if you had a big team left. People aren't interested in that gamble anymore. You'd rather have teams outright, or at least my guys here. Rookie of the Year contender Nick Chubb. MVP contender Phillip Rivers. I've always thought that was a little cheesy for him to do it, although I totally understand the tactic and the reason. I think it's kind of messed up not to allow somebody to buy a team if they want it. Dorrance Armstrong Jr. Rookie ticket for the Cowboys. Josh and his brother Jeff. We should have 2 more here. Team quads for the Falcons. Rookie of the Year contender Bradley Chubb. For the Patriots, playoff ticket, 35 of 99. It's got a little something going on under his name there with the foil there. Riley McCarron. Let me see on the screen there a little bit. Make it out slightly. I don't think the corner's really dinged. It's just the foil's coming up on the corner there. First one I've seen that had that little deal going on. So we should have one more. Round numbers Christian Kirk and Anthony Miller. David Johnson MVP contender. And for the Texans, championship ticket, 7 of 49, Jordan Thomas. We sure saw a lot of this guy in the second case. All different varieties. That's the first one of this one. Legendary contender, Dick Butkus. MVP contender, Jimmy G. And that is all she wrote for Box 7. A recap on Box 7, we did have 7 of 49 championship ticket, Jordan Thomas. What's up, Steve? What's going on, buddy? Music Kid. What's going on, guys? Didn't see y'all pop in. 35 of 99, Riley McCarron. That one does have a little something going on underneath the nameplate there. For the Patriots. Rookie ticket, Dorrance Armstrong Jr. Josh Rosen, on card rookie ticket. That is the variation rookie ticket. And Dorian O'Daniel, playoff ticket, 96 of 99 for the Chiefs. Oh, the Rosen definitely the belle of the ball in that box. So now the only big name we haven't pulled in 3 cases is Baker Mayfield, basically. We haven't seen Nick Chubb either, though. We've seen every other big name I can think of. We're not done with this one yet, though. That's just 2 2/3 cases. It's amazing we've seen that many and not even 3 cases yet. Well, we did have Saquon, although it was one of the Rookie of the Year contender insert autos, which I know they don't sell as much as rookie tickets and such, but it was numbered to 49. But we've had rookie tickets or rookie ticket variations of everybody else, which is Sam Darnold was a rookie ticket cracked ice. So all the big quarterbacks, we've had rookie ticket or rookie ticket variations. Basically everybody on the pack in the box. And my boy Kelly, Spike Owen, was the second order that anybody put in. The first order was Ray with the Seahawks in all 4 cases, and the second order that came through was Kelly, Spike Owen with the Browns in all 4. He's patiently waiting. Hope it comes through for him. This one or the next one are both. Legendary contender John Riggins. MVP contender Alvin Kamara. Don't be a fake out. Don't be a fake out. Oh, man. We had the Peyton Manning 10 of 10 auto last night. I was hoping that was an auto for that owner's brother, David. 2 of 49 on that one. Legendary contender John Elway. It's almost cruel that they flip those around like an auto. What up, Tyler? What's up, son? What's up, Ty? Kiki QT and Deshaun Hamilton, round numbers. We still here, son. Still hanging on. Rookie of the Year contenders Traquan Smith. Still making it do what it do, son. MVP contender Matty Ice. Kerryon Johnson and Darius Geis, round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender. Here's a guy we haven't seen yet. Insert auto. 17 of 99 for the $29 Saints. Traquan Smith. It's the first autograph of box number 8. Not a bad one there. Saints were Maria and Chris. Congrats, y'all. Probably watching over on YouTube. MVP contender Matt Stafford. Jair Alexander and Denzel Ward, round numbers. For the Chiefs, Armani Watts, rookie ticket. Guys, last I heard, we're down to 6 teams in our 4th case. Snatch those teams up so we can go into that one next. Once case number 4 fills, whenever that may be, I'm going to drop our only other 4 cases in the store. I was only able to get 8 cases this year. I know we normally do 25. They're going to be here and gone really quick. And get in where you fit in. Carson Wentz, MVP contender. I will not be live tomorrow. I am going to be out of town. I'm going to try to get some shipping done somewhere in the mix there somehow. Send these first 4 out, hopefully. Team quads for the Patriots. The goal is to be back Monday night. That's what I'm going to shoot for. Rookie of the Year contender Michael Gallup for the Cowboys. Legendary contender Charles Woodson for the Packers. Still got 3 more autographs coming here in this box. Rookie of the Year contender Josh Allen for the Bills. Hey, how about another... Or we haven't seen a vet this time, have we? Oh, we had the Tariq Cohen. But 2 of 10 MVP contender. Look at Mike. To add to the Josh Rosen. 2 of 10 David Johnson. Not a bad little kicker. See if a Christian Kirk might be hiding too. He had a pretty decent season. Welcome back to Auslander's Break, son. You have to consult the checklist on that, Joel. I went over it time and time again, but it's been a while. Checklist always available. I'm sure somebody posted it right up. Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, round numbers. Products come and go so quick now, buddy. Memorization on that is almost pointless to an extent. James Washington, Rookie of the Year contender. I'll be studying Limited here within the next week. Or, well, as soon as they put it out, it'll probably be a couple days before release, actually. A couple more weeks. Cardinals again. Chase Edmonds, rookie ticket. That is the variation rookie ticket. Should be one more here in the short stack. Legendary contender Emmitt Smith. Team quads for the Browns. The Browns are the biggest team in anything this year. They're going to be the first to go too, but the rookie class this year, Ty is crazy, man. There's all kind of good stuff this year. Chase Litton, variation rookie ticket for the Chiefs. Browns, Giants, Ravens, Bills, Cardinals, Jets. All big teams this year. Rookie of the Year contender Ronald Jones II. Box number 8, rookie ticket variation Chase Litton. The Bucks are still available in the next one, Tyler. There's only 8 teams left. They're one of them. Chase, or last I checked, there has been one team sale. I hadn't looked and seen. This stuff takes 2 hours case to break, man, so I'm not sure what team sold, but it should still be available in the next one. It's already in the store, brother. Rookie ticket variation Chase Litton. Chase Edmonds, rookie ticket variation for the Cardinals. Number 2 of 10 MVP contender David Johnson for the Cardinals. Armani Watts, rookie ticket for the Chiefs. And 17 of 99 Traquan Smith, rookie of the Year contender for the Saints. So, yeah, the team that sold earlier was the Bengals. So, Bucks, Dolphins, Jaguars, actually the Ravens sold too. So, Bucks, Dolphins, Jaguars, Packers, Raiders, Redskins, Steelers available. I don't do the live line in the room anymore, man. It's all loaded up in the store 24/7, so people can just grab whatever they want whenever. As soon as that case number 4 fills, I'm going to drop the other 4 cases that I have and get those started filling for later next week. We are actually down to 7 teams left in number 4. Guys, go ahead and grab those teams. It's still going to take a little bit to finish this one off. Let's fill it before we get done here so we can just go into it next. And by the way, for you guys that are asking questions about the checklist, we always have it on deck. I just try to keep things rolling when we're recording for a break, especially when we have such a long one. People already get kind of frustrated, but we always got that on hand here for you. There's a checklist. Bogey 79 style. If you scroll down below my video, you can see all my social media links: Twitter, Facebook group, Instagram. The link to Group Break Checklist. He breaks it down a lot of different ways. I'd like to get more detailed into the depths of what all different possibilities. Corey's version there is straight and to the point, all on one page. Everything you need to know. Those hit totals don't include rookie tickets, of course, and variations which aren't numbered. That's just the numbered stuff. There's a lot more hits than that for all the teams. There is a small chance when I do drop the other 4 in the store that people could check out with the same team. If you're checking out at the same time, I will get a time stamp on the order, and there will be a difference of seconds or whatever. Of course, it'll be fair and square and go to whoever gets to it earliest. If that does happen, I'll make sure that you guys see who was first, and we'll work it out from there. It didn't happen on the first 4, but we'll see. It's probably going to be pretty late when it drops in the store tonight. Still have another break to finish here. It's only 9:30 on the East Coast right now. I know it's really early for you West Coast guys. Y'all go ahead and fill those last 7 teams, and we'll go ahead and get it dropped in there early. Those should fill no problem between like next Monday and Thursday. We did 2 cases last night. We're on our way to do 2 tonight. Should be no problem to do at least 1 a night next week. Alright, box number 9. Let's see what we got. Lord, living that old man lifestyle. Rookie of the Year contender, Courtland Sutton. I know you get up super early. Right now is about like, for me on a normal person's schedule, this is about like 11 a.m. Rookie of the Year contender, Jamon Moore. It's actually 9:35 here on the East Coast. Rookie ticket variation, Armani Watts. I've seen quite a bit of him. Thank you, Joel. Joel, my hype man. Round numbers, Minkah Fitzpatrick and Derwin James. MVP contender, Antonio Brown. Legendary contender, Terry Bradshaw. Saquon Barkley and Sony Michel, round numbers. Round numbers, Kerryon Johnson and Darius Geis. And for the Eagles, Jordan Mailata. Mailata. Jordan Mailata. First time I've ever seen that dude or heard his name. Read his name. Rookie ticket. That must be a tough one, Kev. Can't really say being only on the third case, but yeah. Oh yeah, there's still emojis. Emotes, whatever. MVP contender, Derek Carr. Rookie of the Year contender, Kiki QT. Vet championship ticket, 97 of 99, Kenyon Drake for the Dolphins. Oh, that was the dude as a rugby star. I remember you telling me about him before. I don't think you ever said his name there. MVP contender for the Colts. Remember the dude who was in this, was it 2 or 3 years ago, that was the big rugby guy? I think he was a 49er. Sold for stupid money. Ito Smith and Kalen Ballage, round numbers. Yeah, Jared Hayne. That dude. Rookie of the Year contender, Dante Pettis. We pulled several of those, I remember. Speaking of the 49ers, rookie ticket, Richie James. Yeah, he didn't make it. But he was making some money for some folks. Josh Rosen, Rookie of the Year contender. We should have 2 more here, including our own card. Thomas Brady, MVP contender. Lawrence Taylor, legendary contender. Malik Jefferson, rookie ticket. That is the variation rookie ticket for the Bengals. Come on back to the fold. The water's still warm. Nice and toasty. Welcome home. Team quads for the Giants. I don't have near the traffic I used to, but we still filling them when I can get product. That's the problem these days. Now, I used to do 25 cases of this every year. I was only allowed to purchase 8 this year. It's weird, a lot of the small guys out, but we still hanging on. MVP contender, Matt Stafford for the Lions. Well, now we've seen all the big names in the product. Congrats, Kelly, a.k.a. Spike Owen. Let's slow roll it here and see which variation it is. We got a legendary contenders, John Riggin, in front of it. We got silver. Is it a playoff ticket or a championship ticket? Playoff ticket, 42 of 99, Mr. Baker Mayfield. I know that Kelly's a collector like me, and this one will probably never leave his hands. It does have a little bit of edge issue below the MA and Mayfield. And the bottom right corner is a little soft. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get that. There you can kind of see the bottom. Yeah, it doesn't show up on camera too well. You can see that little part that's folded over. You can see it better in person. So, just for some of these guys who haven't been around in a while, Corey, quote them the going eBay price on that card right now. Blow some minds. Yeah. It's more like below the M and the A, actually. You can see it more now if I hold it straight on there. Cray cray. Ooh! Ozlander's break, son. So yeah, no big deal. Just a playoff ticket, 42 of 99 on card of Baker Mayfield for the Brownies. Malik Jefferson variation rookie ticket for the Bengals. Richie James rookie ticket for the 49ers. Rookie ticket Jordan Mailata for the Eagles. And variation rookie ticket Armani Watts for the Chiefs. We do have 3 more boxes, although a couple of them's trying to hide back here behind the base. $289. That's what the Browns are. Seen them 300 plus in other places, and people talking about they're too low for what he's selling for, and they're probably right. Realistically, I feel like the Browns should probably be closer to $400, and a lot of these teams be a little cheaper. But I'm not going to change it that drastic now at this point. I think what I got is pretty fair. It's below retail. People are all over the place on prices on this stuff, though. It's all, up to the individual's thought process on how they feel about it. I tried to go off eBay resale and just, keep it consistent. But with this stuff, $2,500 a case, it's pretty crazy overall. It's through the roof this year, which is why I couldn't supplement our allocation with more cases like I have the last couple of years to still keep doing 25. You can't get this much cheaper than the retail price at all. I literally couldn't buy a case cheap enough to cover my fees and shipping, so that's why we've only got 8. I just got back into collecting then. I didn't actually do group breaks till 2012. I was just dipping my toes back in the water then. But last year it was too expensive for me too, really. With McCaffrey, I sure wasn't able to buy McCaffrey and every break or anything. I try to wait till they were like one of the last 10 teams left or something now and grab them if they're still there, and still offer them to anybody if they want them. Otherwise, I pulled a bunch of big McCaffrey cards for other folks last year though. Good luck, folks. Box number 10 coming at you. Nice. Round numbers. Cortland Sutton and Dante Pettis. For the Rams, rookie ticket Micah Kaiser. That is the regular rookie ticket for the Rams. In 2011, when I first got back into it, I didn't know any better. I started out buying blasters and rack packs and stuff from Walmart. It took me several months to realize I was blowing my money. Just to get a Cam Newton rookie was the original goal there. Little did I know how much it would progress over the years. MVP contender Kareem Hunt. When I first found out about breaking, I did a couple of eBay breaks. One with a guy who doesn't break anymore and hit a big RG3 card at the time. It got me hooked. Legendary contender Tony Gonzalez. I think my second break ever was off eBay with Boomo. And then I found out about Vaughn Live TV. Because at the time, breakers didn't even exist. It was just Vaughn Live TV. And probably one of my first 10 breaks was with the red and gold blooded there. And about 3 to 6 months, I'm not sure exactly, after I found out about breaking, I started breaking myself. We a little over 5.5 years in now. Good luck, everybody. Nice. Rookie ticket for the Chargers, Derwin James. Lots of people chasing Derwin. And I believe y'all switched it up on me. Rocket Man has the Chargers this time. We already pulled a couple of those for Big Red. Mostly gold standards for me. I was never a fan of plates and patches. We're going to do 4 cases of plates and patches coming up. In my opinion, it's a little better now than it was then, but I'm still not a huge fan, obviously. It's one of my least favorites, personally. But, yeah, it was all gold standard and plates and patches then. Rookie of the Year contender, Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. I love some gold standard, though. That's when I met all you guys, pretty much. Except for the ones that came around since then. But several of y'all that are here now, that's when I met all you guys on Vaughn Live. Most of you spending tons of money like y'all were in break rooms before I started. MVP contender, Deshaun Watson. Oh, there's my favorite player of all time. Championship ticket, 57 of 99. Mr. Luke Kuechly for the Panthers. Since they brought plates and patches back, I think I like it a little bit better personally, just my opinion, but still not anywhere near one of my favorites. It's cheap, though, and you can hit really nice stuff for cheap, so people like it. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender, Sam Darnold for the Jets. MVP contender, Jared Goff for the Rams. Legendary contender, John Elway for the Broncos. And out of nowhere, turned around facing us, but upside down, out of NC State, running back Naheem Hines. He had a pretty good season with the Colts. Just ended tonight. I didn't even see him do anything tonight, but I didn't see a whole lot of it. Card's in pretty nice shape. Colts were the 3rd team taken by Bogey 79. 3rd team taken in this one anyway. There you go, Corey. On the board, son. Plates were definitely thought of totally different back then than they are now. The mass flood of the hobby and the knowledge that people have and everything was totally different too, though. Maybe I didn't put that exactly right, but you kind of know what I mean. Rookie of the Year contender, Saquon Barkley. There's a base that's all chewed up. Toss that one. Todd Gurley, MVP contender. And for the Jaguars, Taven Bryan, rookie ticket. That's our 4th autograph of this box. I'll give y'all the old speech. I hope to see you guys around for more than just 1 or 2 products a year coming up. I am going to attempt to do at least 4 cases of everything new coming up. Football wise, I am getting more baseball these days as well. We're mostly doing personal boxes on baseball, but I'm open to doing some breaks on some of the more expensive stuff. We've done serial number case breaks. I'm down for whatever fills, basically. I do have some wrestling in stock right now, so we are doing some other things other than just football. But I will have all the new football products. I'm shooting for at least 4 cases of everything. Try to get our numbers up so we'll get more of this stuff allocated next year. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. Dorrance Fountain and Valdez Scantling, round numbers. It is getting tougher and tougher to keep the train rolling on being a breaker, y'all. So if you're looking for breaks anyway, I appreciate you keep old Oslander in mind. Rookie of the Year contenders, Darius Geis. And if you do break with a handful of guys, I totally, even if it happens to not be me, I fully say support the small breakers. The big guys that are turning over 10, 20 cases a night are pushing all the small guys out, and it's beyond frustrating with the allocation. A lot of good dudes have fallen to the wayside. And it's a damn shame to see. There's a lot of good people that I used to really enjoy breaking with myself that just, couldn't do it any longer. Harrison Phillips, rookie ticket for the Bills. We were pretty early on there, Mike. There was a handful of guys doing it for several years before us, but we were right there before the big boom. We squeezed in there within the year before. MVP contender Blake Bortles. It has been a blessing for me. I enjoy it most of the time. Team quads for the Rams. The fun part is actually being in here and chatting and hanging out with you guys and getting to know people from all walks of life, from all over the world at this point. That's the coolest thing about it. Legendary contenders, Dan Marino. The business side of it and the stress of that sometimes seems not worth it. But lack of alternatives, I'm happy to still be here doing it. Rookie ticket, Billy Price for the Bengals. I actually don't mind that part so much as I mind the folks that are never satisfied, or the people that constantly complain, or the allocation is what really kills me. Like, it don't matter. You can order $300,000 in product and it'll be like, well, everybody wants this, so you're going to get 5 cases. Like, come on, man. Royce Freeman, Rookie of the Year contender. But that's just a product of the popularity and of the big breakers turning over so much. What used to be a meaningful number is now small potatoes. Team quads for the Raiders. I've just always been the dude that would much rather keep it just me instead of getting somebody else involved. So there was 6 hits in this. I didn't even notice till now. So that puts us on pace to do what? I can't remember if we were up 1 or even. I think we were even, so now we're on pace to do 61, I believe. Could be wrong there. Could be 62. But anyway, Billy Price, rookie ticket for the Bengals. Harrison Phillips, rookie ticket for the Bills. Taven Bryan, rookie ticket for the Jaguars. Naheem Hines, on-card rookie ticket for the Colts. Derwin James, rookie ticket. That'll be a nice one. On, maybe not on-card. I'm not sure on that one. For the Chargers. And Micah Kaiser, rookie ticket for the Rams. I was thinking we had seen Derwin as an on-card, but we had Naheem Hines, so it probably won't be on-card. Oh, yeah, for sure, Mike. Most of these guys I'm consider pretty good friends. I talk to on a regular basis. A lot of them, I haven't talked to Ty there in a while. Booze it was just here, but a lot of these guys haven't broken with me in years, but we still keep in touch. If it just be birthdays, holidays, or once in a blue moon out of randomness, made a lot of good friends that if I was to happen to head out to California or something, I know Tyler would be like, "Come stay with me," that kind of deal. So some good people. Most of these guys kind of know I've got a lot of health issues, and it is truly a blessing for me to be able to be at home and make a buck. So I'm super stubborn anyway, but for those reasons as well. If I'm ever pushed out of breaking, I'll be one of the last to go, scratching and clawing and screaming all the way out. If I have to do other things to make it work on the side, I will do it. I do enjoy it. It's not like last night, the last case and a half we ripped, I had a pounding headache that if I had not obligated to be on here, I probably would have been somewhere in a dark room laid up. But other than those times, I have a good time. Mike, do you ever hear from Bob anymore? Like, I haven't had any kind of interaction with him in years and years. Spent a stupid amount of money with him. I know Andrew there did too. Let's see what's hiding in box number 11. Legendary Contender, Barry Sanders. Anthony Miller, Rookie of the Year contender for the Bears. Oh, Lord. I don't think any of those are autographed, though, the quads. 20 of 49 team quads for the Patriots. Tom Brady, Gronk, Sony Michel, and Julian Edelman. We're really close to full on case number 4, guys. There's no reason why we can't break that one tonight. Let's get it. MVP contender Khalil Mack. The link to the store is always down below the video there. If you're interested, Nick Chubb and Ronald Jones, round numbers. Rashad Penny, Rookie of the Year contender. Legendary contender Joe Montana. Rookie of the Year contender Baker Mayfield. Where's our autos at here? There's one. For the Bengals, Sam Hubbard. I think that might be the third Sam Hubbard of the case. They must have paid this dude like 50 cents an autograph. He's in there. Round numbers, Gallup and Smith. MVP contender, Patrick Mahomes. Looking calm, cool, and collected tonight. Rookie of the Year contender, Saquon Barkley. For the Ravens, Jordan Lastly. Rookie ticket. I'll go back up to the sort and ship thing. It's definitely not my favorite thing to do. I have a lot better time doing it. I will say I'm always solo, but I do have a super cool chick in my life that about 50% of the time, I'd say on average, doesn't mind helping me. Once it's all sorted and ready to package up, she'll actually help me package it up while I print labels. Makes it go a whole lot quicker. MVP contender Ty Gurley. She never has any part in any kind of sorting or anything, but she does package all stuff with care sometimes for me. I'm going to miss her over the next 48 hours. That's for sure. Dorrance Fountain and Marquez Valdez Scantling, round numbers. That'll turn a 4-hour ship session into an 8-hour real quick. Justin Jones, rookie ticket for the Chargers, is our third autograph in box 11. That doesn't seem to be a familiar one to me. I don't remember pulling that one, but we may have. Darius Geis, Rookie of the Year contender for the Redskins. Team quads for the Steelers. Got a redemption coming here. Sony Michel, Rookie of the Year contender. And good luck, guys. This may be our own card, most likely. Oh, wow, I didn't expect that. Rookie ticket, RPS, DJ Moore. That's weird. We had the playoff ticket that was live. This one is the rookie ticket. Excuse me. I didn't even know he was a redemption since we hadn't seen him until this case. So maybe the playoff and championship tickets are live and the rookie tickets are redemptions, possibly, perhaps. Should be one more here. Jackson and Hurst, round numbers. MVP contender, Jared Goff. There's our other auto. And that is going to be for the Browns. And it is another Denzel Ward. Not bad. There's 2 Denzel Wards in this case. Not a bad one to double up on. I'm pretty sure the other one was the variation. And that is the regular rookie ticket. No white at all on the logo on that one. Legendary contender John Elway, and a couple base to end out box 11. So we did have the regular rookie ticket of Denzel Ward for the Browns, the DJ Moore for the Panthers rookie ticket is our own card. Justin Jones rookie ticket for the Chargers, Jordan Lashley rookie ticket for the Ravens, and Sam Hubbard rookie ticket for the Bengals. Down to the last box. Now, we've only had 2 points cards. I don't want to jinx this, but we've had 3 in the first 2, so I wouldn't be surprised to see one here. Now, stick around for that random. I will do a full recap of all the autographs. Then it's probably going to take me about 15 minutes or so to reset. And if we can be full by then, we'll go ahead and commence rippage into case number 4. At whatever point that does fill there, I can go ahead and drop the other 4 in the store to be filling for next week. Thank you to everybody. Helping fill these pretty smooth. It's been a minute since we had 2 cases in 2 days back to back, I believe. We're normally more of a 1 case a night room. Pretty traditional to do a couple or 3 on release day. I thank y'all for coming through and making it happen. I will get videos up, by the way, for both the breaks. After the second break tonight, it's probably going to be way up in the wee hours of the morning before I get those up. Just forewarning. And I haven't asked anybody tonight, but I'm assuming YouTube's still not letting you rewind. I'm not sure why. I'm going to contact them. Whenever one of these days I can think about it. Find out why that changed. I know there's some updates to the computer. Shouldn't have anything to do with YouTube, though. Make sure it's not something in my settings that I inadvertently changed. And of course, we'll have highlight pictures on Instagram, Twitter, and the Facebook group as well. And a pretty nice case. Let's see what we can add to it here on box 12. Good luck, everybody. Legendary contender Deion Sanders. Rookie of the Year contender Kiki QT. MVP contender Andrew Luck. It's weird, a lot more cards than normal flipped around upside down here. And we have an autograph all out of whack. That's the first Rashad Penny we've seen. It is an own card insert auto, 33 of 99 for Ray and his PC Seahawks. That's one he's been hoping to see. Congrats, Ray. Lives right down the road here, about an hour and a half from Washington State. He's actually out in Washington right now. You my boy, Blue. Back for you, one you're looking for there. That was just the first autograph here. Let's see what else we got. Ito Smith and Kalen Ballage. Dante Pettis, Rookie of the Year contender. For the Colts, Darius Leonard, playoff ticket. That one's 9 of 99. A little weak on the bottom left corner. A lot of times when you see that, it's just the top layer peeled up. It's not actually the corner. For Corey and the Colts. Bogey 79, son. You're welcome, buddy. I know that was one of the ones you was looking for. On the South Carolina State. Yeah, son. MVP, Thomas Brady. Team quads for the Vikings. For the Cardinals, Chase Edmonds. We had him earlier. Rookie ticket. Another one headed to Cali. So you needed that one. That was a relief, Corey. Rookie of the Year contender, DJ Moore. James Washington and DJ Chark, round numbers. For the 49ers, rookie ticket, DJ Reed. I'm going to have to Google DJ Reed. We've seen him quite a bit. I think it's the first time we may have seen him in this case. It's a name I'm not familiar with at all. Is there Rolaids on that one? Drew Brees, MVP contender. And fifth autograph in box number 12 is a playoff ticket of Micah Kaiser, 35 of 99 for the Rams. Deshaun Hamilton, Rookie of the Year contender. Cam Newton, MVP contender. Uh-oh, we're going to have another one here. I think that'll make 62 autographs, I believe. And it's going to be cracked ice. How about that? Isaiah Oliver. That is a familiar name, but I don't really know anything about him specifically off the top of my head. 4 of 24. I'm pretty sure that's Leo. It is, indeed. PC for him. A Leo with 2 cracked ice out of the 4. Got the Hayden Hurst, too. Yeah, what position does Isaiah Oliver play? I know that's a good one. Oh, he's a cornerback. What's up, Tim? Yep. I get to see them twice a year, so at least. DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, round numbers. It's a familiar name. I couldn't have told you without looking what position he played. Naheem Hines, Rookie of the Year contender for the Colts. Evan Ingram, 48 of 275, playoff ticket for the Giants. You're a huge fan of him in the draft. I may somewhat. Well, there's a lot of talk about us picking up. We did. We picked up Dante Jackson at LSU. It's pretty good. And we wanted Derwin James, who we wanted at safety. But yeah, got picked before we got there. Before we get the pick in. Legendary contenders, Brett Favre. We ended up with DJ Moore in the first round instead. He may have been one of the ones the Panthers was looking at once upon a time, read up on. Team quads for the Saints. He was probably picked before Dante Jackson, I would guess, then. Christian Kirk, Rookie of the Year contender. Round numbers, Nick Chubb and Marcus Davenport. Well, Dante Jackson had a couple of screw-ups. But he had a pretty solid year for us. So we're getting a little schooled on Isaiah Oliver. A nice one there for the Falcons, I'm told. Cornerback, 4 of 24. A little icy. We also had Micah Kaiser, 35 of 99 playoff ticket for the Rams. DJ Reed, rookie ticket for the 49ers. Chase Edmonds, rookie ticket for the Cardinals. Darius Leonard, 9 of 99 playoff ticket for the Colts. And on card, Rashad Penny, 33 of 99 rookie of the year contender for the Seahawks. So we did have another one with 6 autos. And we actually did only have the 2 points this time. So we'll do a random for 250 points. And then I'll do a recap of all the autographs. So plenty of non-numbered insert shipping. Some top-loaded insert shipping. Bear with me just a minute, guys. I'm going to shuffle this stuff around just a bit, make it a little more sense here to do the recap. If you haven't had a chance to grab teams in number 4, there's still a few teams left. If you want to check it out, maybe jump in. Whenever we do fill that, I'm going to drop the other 4 cases. Those will be for next week, though. I will not be live tomorrow. There is a small chance if, the weather's as bad as they're making it seem like it may be with a storm. I heard it sleeting pretty heavy earlier. I don't think that's going to stop me from going to the show. But my girlfriend does have the flu, too. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to make it. May end up going by myself. I am going to try to get y'all shipping done here in the next couple days, too. And get y'all stuff out Monday. So, I plan on being back Monday night. That's what I'm getting around to. For some reason, I can't get it all done. It may be Tuesday, but I'm planning for Monday night. Just want to be totally upfront and honest with everybody and not have anybody upset if I'm a day later than expected. I am going to pull an all-nighter tonight. See how far I can get. I have to get some sleep before I head out tomorrow afternoon, pretty early. I did have a team in this as well, so if the Panthers end up in the top 2 by chance, I'll defer down to the 3rd person in line for the points. All right. Go ahead and run these 250 points right quick. Thank y'all for your patience. It is going to probably take me a good 15 minutes or so to reset for case number 4, so we still got plenty of time. Fill those last few teams up. For some reason there's any left, we can line an Ace Boogie Wilson special to finish it up. AKA filler. More to the point, I guess. But screen share mode activated, son. Anything but a 2 on the dice roll. Always 3 and up on the randoms. We are going 8 times. Good luck, everybody. One. Let's see, we got all 32 teams in there. And as you can see here, we've gone 7 times. 8th and final time. Good luck, y'all. Falcons get 250 points and Titans get 250 points. Jot that down right quick. Congrats to Leo with the Falcons and Ray Jr. with the Titans there, I recall. All right, let's do a full case autograph recap here. So we had the 250 points, and we had regular rookie tickets of Chase Edmonds for the Cardinals, Marcus Ball for the Raiders, Detrez Newsome for the Chargers, Travarius McFadden for the 49ers, Durham Smythe for the Dolphins, Avonte Maddox for the Eagles, Sam Hubbard for the Bengals, Will Disley, which I hadn't seen one of those, jersey number inscribed for the Seahawks, Anthony Averett for the Ravens, Dylan Cantrell for the Chargers, Javon Wims for the Bears, Brandon Powell for the Lions, Dorrance Armstrong Jr. for the Cowboys, Armani Watts for the Chiefs, Jordan Mailata for the Eagles, Richie James for the 49ers, Micah Kaiser for the Rams, Billy Price for the Bengals, Harrison Phillips for the Bills, Taven Bryan for the Jaguars, another Sam Hubbard for the Bengals, Justin Jones for the Chargers, Jordan Lastly for the Ravens, DJ Reed for the 49ers, and we also had variation rookie tickets of Dorian O'Daniel for the Chiefs, Josh Sweat for the Eagles, Jets Trenton Cannon for the Jets, Mike McGillicuddy for the 49ers, Kurt Benkert quarterback auto there for the Falcons, Billy Price for the Bengals, Chase Litton for the Chiefs, Chase Edmonds for the Cardinals, Armani Watts for the Chiefs, Malik Jefferson for the Bengals. We also had playoff tickets, 92 of 99, Luke Falk for the Dolphins, 15 of 99, Terrell Edmonds for the Steelers, 96 of 99, Dorian O'Daniel for the Chiefs, 35 of 99, playoff ticket, Riley McCarron. This one had a little bit of something going on below the nameplate there, kind of weird. That one for the Patriots. Micah Kaiser, 35 of 99 for the Rams. 9 of 99, Darius Leonard for the Colts. And we also had championship tickets, 7 of 49, Jordan Thomas for the Texans. And some of our, what I consider the better names here, Jake Kumaro, rookie ticket for the Packers. Denzel Ward, that's the variation rookie ticket for the Browns. We also had the regular rookie ticket of him for the Browns. Denzel Ward again. On card, Jalen Samuels, the human Swiss Army knife out of NC State for the Steelers. Jairi Alexander for the Packers. On card, Mason Rudolph, quarterback for the Steelers. Traquan Smith, 17 of 99, Rookie of the Year contender for the Saints. Derwin James for the Chargers, rookie ticket. Naheem Hines for the Colts, on card, also out of NC State. Most rookies in this past year's draft, came out of NC State, or second most to Alabama, just saying, for the Colts there. DJ Moore, rookie ticket, that'll be on card for the Panthers. Rashad Penny, 33 of 99, Rookie of the Year contender for the Seahawks. A couple of vet autographs here. MVP contender, 2 of 10, David Johnson for the Cardinals. Tariq Cohen, 4 of 25, sophomore contenders for the Bears. Playoff ticket, 4 of 49, DJ Moore for the Panthers, on card. We had 4 cracked ice. We had Tremaine Edmonds, 6 of 24, for the Bills. 19 of 24, Hayden Hurst for the Ravens. On card, 18 of 24. The Hurst was on card too, by the way. James Washington, 18 of 24 for the Steelers. And Isaiah Oliver, 4 of 24 for the Falcons. We also had 11 of 25 on card championship ticket for the Bengals. Mark Walton. Josh Rosen, variation rookie ticket for the Cardinals. And playoff ticket, 42 of 99, Baker Mayfield for the Browns. Congrats to the guys that hit well, and condolences to the ones who didn't. If any of you guys have any requests for any supplies whatsoever, just let me know. I'll ship that along with your packages. I will be going into shipping after we finish up Case 4, hopefully later tonight. I'll get everything reset here for Case 4, and we'll get another one in. Thanks, everybody. I'll go ahead and stop the video here. I'll get this up a little later tonight. Ozlander's break, son. He gone.